Ooh.
I like it, yeah.
I do too.
Well, get out your planners, Pittsburgh, because this weekend's to-do list is stacked.
Plug it in, Yinzers. It's time to slay this holiday feeling Christmas-like.
And Boaz is doing just that at Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. In just a few days, their massive holiday light show is opening up for everybody to enjoy. But Boaz got them to open the doors early so he could get one of the very first looks. Boaz, this is always super impressive. They do such a great job there.
Oh my gosh, yes, this is my happy place for sure, and I'm here with Jordan, who's the Associate Director of Exhibits. I should say season greetings, or I shouldn't say that, I should say season greenings.
Season's greetings.
Because that is the theme of this year's show, right?
Absolutely. Our Holiday Magic Winter Flower Show in Light Garden is back with an all-new theme of Season's Greetings, and this show is all about the details. We've brought the beauty of nature indoors to decorate our halls.
Well, I love this behind you. We're in the palm court, and you've created this sort of mantle scene. I want to point out, is that Marvin sitting on a chair over there?
This is a cozy living room that's very inviting with an LED flame in the fireplace, set with an antique chair that has been turned into a succulent planted chair.
So it's covered in real succulents.
It's covered in real plants.
That's wild.
And on top is it Marvin?
I think
Are we going with Marvin?
It's Marvin-ish, but that's all made out of plant material,
That's
right?
a topiary cat made out of dried plant material,
Wow.
all palm fibers.
Whoa, from palms in this room?
Not palms in this
Okay,
room, but some that we
somewhere.
palms somewhere.
And then I want to talk about the carpet here, which is made of poinsettias.
Absolutely, and this show is all about poinsettias. This is Advent Red, and a second variety that's one of my favorites is Winter Rose, just behind it, and it's got this curled bract that's just so lovely and resembles a rose as well. And in this show, we have 19 varieties of poinsettias.
Wow.
2 of which are new to the market this year, so you can't see them anywhere
Whoa.
else.
All right, see them here first.
Yes, and we have really cool varieties, variegated, pink,
That's
white,
so cool.
really cool things to see
Well,
here.
there's so much to see in this show, and we actually took some footage in the East and Victoria room because we're not going to able to cover all of it on foot in this segment. But I want you to take a look at that, and it's full of so many incredible trees, and trees made of all sorts of stuff. There's one tree that's made of poinsettias.
Poinsettias, anthuriums, bromeliads. Beyond the plants, we also have millions of LED lights in the show, inside and outside as well.
And
what's happening?
hey, and how do you put on a giant show like this every year? You must start planning this show even before, you know, the last one's done.
I know. So we start planning these shows about 1.5 years in advance. And it's a whole team effort, and this is what we work from. This is what I create for shows.
Yeah.
This is a planting plan with a planting scheme, and this is the plan for the Serpentine room here in front of us. So it shows us where to plant everything, how much, and what we will be growing for this show.
Okay, so every one of these blue splotches is Viola Delta Premium Blue with blotch. Okay, so this chunk has 65 of them, and then you see them right over here to the side.
Absolutely.
And this whole room has 240 of them.
And we've grown all 240 of them back in our greenhouses. The whole production team puts on a show even before this show goes in, and we see it all growing in advance.
And I want to talk a little bit about these trees, because these are made of bromeliads, so you built like a structure. Had you ever done this before?
Not with bromeliads, and we have about 1,000 bromeliads in this room alone.
What?
Each one of these trees is made up of about 180 each.
And this is one of my favorite ones. I just
yes.
want to run back here quickly. This one is so cool because it's also bromeliads, but it has these blue, and these are like alliums.
Yes, they look like fireworks. And what's so lovely is that these alliums were preserved from our garden. So back in the spring when these alliums were blooming, we let them dry on the plant, preserved them, painted them, and used them almost as fireworks or decorations on this tree.
Oh my gosh, well this is so cool. And you know, we're running out of time here, but I think they're going to let us come back and we're going to check out a little bit more of the show later because there's so much to see here. It's really amazing. Well, thanks so much. We're going to send it back to you, but we'll be back here in a little bit.
It's really something.
No, that place is always fascinating, and you're showing us things we've never seen before. And speaking on behalf of Marvin, Marvin is honored if that truly is. It kind of looked like Garfield too, I'll say, but you know, it's fascinating. They did that. They made a cat out of that.
The planning that goes into it, to know that you're going to preserve something from summer,
Right.
to then care, I don't know, it's just
It's
really
yeah, it's amazing.
And like Boaz says, he plans to stick around for more from Phipps later in the show.